Welcome to Final Goodbye. I'm Joshua. In this space, we pause to remember extraordinary lives that have left us but not our hearts. Their talent, passion, and influence shaped countless moments across generations. Join us as we honor their stories from film, music, and culture, keeping their legacy alive and inspiring audiences for years to come. August Willine. Pops Jr. was born on November 25, 1933, was an American sports car driver from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, known for his steady presence in the early era of American road racing. He built his reputation during a competitive decade in motorsport, earning respect for consistency and technical skill rather than flash. Over 10 years of racing, Pops secured two major national titles, the 1959 USAC Road Racing Championship and the 1960 SCCA Road Racing Championship. These achievements placed him among the notable privateer drivers of his time, competing in an era when racing demanded both mechanical understanding and courage. Outside road racing, he made a single NASCAR start at Riverside International Raceway, adding a brief but memorable appearance in stock car competition. Beyond the track, Pops contributed to motorsport governance as a former member of the board of directors for Road America, helping support one of America's most important road courses. His cause of death has not been publicly disclosed. His legacy remains tied to the golden age of American road racing and the early development of organized motorsport in the United States. He is remembered by racing enthusiasts across generations. Carl Weathers, January 14, 1948, lived a life that moved effortlessly between sports and the screen. Before Hollywood knew his name, he was a dedicated athlete, playing college football for the San Diego State Aztecs and later joining the Oakland Raiders, followed by a stint with the BC Lions. But it was acting that made him unforgettable. He became a cultural icon as Apollo Creed in the Rocky series, bringing charisma and intensity to the role. Audiences also remember him as Dylan in Predator and the warm-hearted Chubbs in Happy Gilmore. His versatility stretched into comedy with Arrested Development and into the Star Wars universe as Greef Karga in The Mandalorian, earning him an Emmy nomination. Weathers passed away at the age of 76, reportedly from complications related to atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. His journey, from the football field to beloved film and television roles, left a lasting mark, defined not just by fame but by presence, humor, and a quiet, enduring strength. Connie Temweka Gabisile Chiume, June 5, 1952, was a beloved South African actress and filmmaker whose presence brought depth and warmth to every role she touched. With a career spanning decades, she became a familiar and respected face across both film and television, earning admiration not just for her talent but for her authenticity. International audiences recognized her from major productions like Black Panther and Black is King, where she added gravitas to globally celebrated stories. Closer to home, she was a cornerstone of South African television, appearing in iconic series such as Sigudi Sanyasi, Yizo Yizo 2, Zone 14, Rhythm City, and Gomorrah. Chiume passed away at the age of 72. While her death marked the end of a remarkable journey, the exact cause was not publicly disclosed. Her legacy, however, remains vivid, etched in the stories she helped tell and the generations of performers she inspired. DeAndre Overton, April 19, 1998, carved out a determined path in football, blending athletic talent with quiet leadership. Born in Greensboro, North Carolina, he grew up balancing both basketball and football at Page High School, where his senior year on the field, 78 receptions, 1,251 yards, and 15 touchdowns, signaled his rising potential. He chose Clemson Tigers over several top programs, stepping into a competitive environment and steadily earning his place. Though his early college years were modest statistically, Overton's persistence paid off. By his senior season in 2019, he had become a team captain, a trusted target, and an academic All-ACC honoree. One standout moment came against Boston College, where he matched a school record with 3 touchdown catches. Overton was part of two national championship-winning teams at Clemson, 2016 and 2018, finishing his college career with 52 receptions, 777 yards, and 7 touchdowns. After college, he continued pursuing football professionally, spending time with multiple teams across leagues in North America and Europe. He passed away at just 26 years old. Reports indicated his death was due to a tragic accident. His journey reflects resilience, teamwork, and an enduring love for the game. 15 years ago, the world marked the passing of Farley Granger at the age of 85. His departure was quiet, almost understated, much like the tone he often brought to his work. Granger was not the kind of actor who relied on loud performances or exaggerated emotion. Instead, he had a calm screen presence that drew viewers in gradually. He belonged to an era of storytelling where subtle expression carried as much weight as dramatic intensity, and he made that style feel effortless and natural. Even in silence, his characters seemed to speak volumes, leaving a lasting impression that still resonates today. Hitchcock years Granger is perhaps most closely remembered for his collaborations with director Alfred Hitchcock, where he stepped into some of cinema's most tense and psychologically layered stories. In Strangers on a Train, he played an ordinary man, pulled into an unsettling moral spiral, a performance that balanced vulnerability with growing dread. In Rope, he helped create a tightly controlled atmosphere of suspense that unfolded in real time, giving the film its unique, almost theatrical tension. These roles highlighted his ability to portray emotional conflict without overstatement, relying instead on expression, timing, and restraint to build unease. Lasting legacy. Beyond his most famous films, Farley Granger's career reflects a broader commitment to thoughtful human storytelling. His performances often felt intimate, as though the audience was witnessing real thoughts and emotions unfold rather than scripted lines. Over time, his work has come to represent a quieter kind of Hollywood artistry, one that values nuance over spectacle. Even years after his passing, his films continue to be revisited by audiences and film lovers who appreciate the subtle power he brought to the screen. His legacy endures not through volume, but through feeling, the kind that stays with viewers long after the credits end. 5 years ago this week, the entertainment world remembered the passing of George Segal at the age of 87. His death marked the end of a long and steady career, but his screen presence continues to feel familiar, almost like he never truly left. Segal had a rare quality. He could appear completely natural on screen, as if he were simply living rather than performing. Range across drama and comedy. Early in his career, Segal earned critical recognition for serious work, including an Academy Award-nominated performance in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, where he held his own alongside emotionally intense storytelling. Yet he never stayed confined to one style. His easygoing charm later made him a standout in comedy, where timing and subtle expression became his signature strengths. That balance between depth and lightness defined much of his appeal. A lasting presence. Many viewers came to know him through television, especially in Just Shoot Me, and later as the warm, witty grandfather in The Goldbergs. Across every role, he brought a sense of honesty that made characters feel real and approachable. His legacy isn't just built on awards or fame, but on the comfort and authenticity he consistently brought to the screen. Angelina Jolie's journey is often described as a blend of fame, beauty, and complexity that unfolded under constant public attention. Over the years, she has been recognized as one of the most iconic figures in global cinema, yet her life story extends far beyond film sets and red carpets. She has balanced a demanding acting career with humanitarian efforts, motherhood, and deeply personal challenges that shaped her identity over time. What makes her narrative compelling is not perfection, but resilience through constant change. She has experienced admiration, criticism, and intense scrutiny, while continuing to evolve both personally and professionally. Behind the global image lies a woman who has repeatedly rebuilt her sense of self in response to shifting circumstances, public expectations, and personal responsibilities, navigating a world where privacy is rare and reinvention becomes a necessity rather than a choice. Early family foundations and absence. Angelina Jolie was born into a family connected to the entertainment industry, but her early environment was shaped more by separation than stability. Her parents separated when she was very young, and she was primarily raised by her mother, who worked tirelessly to provide a stable upbringing. The absence of her father, John Voight, became an emotional undercurrent in her childhood, influencing her early understanding of relationships and trust. While he remained a public figure in Hollywood, his presence in her daily life was limited, creating distance that would later shape her reflections on family. Her mother became the central source of support, managing both financial and emotional responsibilities. These formative years played a key role in shaping Angelina's independence, emotional awareness, and determination, laying the foundation for the complex personal journey she would navigate later in life. Adolescence and search for identity. During her teenage years, Angelina Jolie often felt disconnected from her surroundings while attending school in Los Angeles. Surrounded by peers linked to the entertainment world, she struggled with a sense of belonging and self-understanding. This period was marked by emotional sensitivity and introspection, rather than stability or clarity. Instead of fitting into conventional social structures, she explored creative expression as a way to process her inner world. Acting classes eventually became an important outlet, offering her a structured environment where she could channel emotions into performance rather than internalizing them. With support from her mother and exposure to artistic spaces, she slowly began shaping a personal identity rooted in expression and observation. These adolescent experiences became a turning point, helping her transform confusion into creative direction and setting the stage for her future career in film. First steps into acting and self-expression. Angelina Jolie's introduction to acting marked a significant shift in how she engaged with her emotions and identity. Training in performing arts provided her with a structured way to explore human behavior through characters rather than personal experience alone. Early projects and small roles allowed her to gain practical experience while gradually building confidence in her abilities. Acting became less about ambition and more about understanding emotional depth through storytelling. She was drawn to complex roles that reflected psychological intensity and human contradiction, preferring characters that challenged traditional portrayals. This period marked her transition from personal uncertainty to creative focus, where performance became a form of exploration. Through acting, she discovered a way to process emotion constructively, laying the groundwork for a career defined by transformation, adaptability, and a commitment to authenticity in her artistic choices. Breakthrough performances and rising fame. Angelina Jolie's rise to international recognition came through a series of powerful performances that highlighted her emotional range and intensity. A biographical role portraying a troubled model brought her critical acclaim and showcased her ability to embody vulnerability with realism. Soon after, a psychological drama role further established her reputation as a fearless and dynamic performer capable of dominating the screen alongside established actors. These performances significantly increased her visibility in Hollywood and introduced her to global audiences. With growing fame came heightened media attention, which extended beyond her work into her personal life. While her career rapidly advanced, public fascination with her off-screen identity also intensified. This dual spotlight marked the beginning of her transformation into a global figure whose influence extended beyond cinema into cultural perception and public discourse. Intense relationship and media attention. During the early 2000s, Angelina Jolie's personal life attracted significant media attention due to a high-profile relationship with actor Billy Bob Thornton. Their connection was marked by strong emotional expression and unconventional public presence, which often became a subject of widespread fascination. The couple married privately and quickly became one of Hollywood's most discussed pairs. Around this time, they also expanded their family through adoption, which became a meaningful part of Angelina's personal journey. Despite the intensity that defined their relationship, differences in lifestyle and long-term direction eventually led to separation. Although brief, this period played an important role in shaping public perception of her, reinforcing her image as both deeply emotional and unpredictable. During a formative stage of her personal evolution and career development, motherhood and humanitarian awakening. Motherhood became a defining turning point in Angelina Jolie's life, reshaping her priorities and giving her a stronger sense of purpose. The adoption of her son, Maddox, from Cambodia, marked the beginning of a profound personal transformation, followed later by the adoption of her daughter Zahara from Ethiopia. These experiences connected her to global issues affecting vulnerable children and displaced communities. As she embraced motherhood, she also expanded her humanitarian involvement, working with international organizations focused on refugees and crisis regions. Her travels exposed her to real-world humanitarian challenges, deepening her commitment to advocacy. Rather than separating her career from activism, she combined both paths, using her visibility to highlight global issues. This period redefined her identity, shifting her from a celebrated actress to a public advocate dedicated to humanitarian impact and child welfare. A global power couple era, the relationship between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt became one of the most influential partnerships in modern entertainment culture. Together, they formed a blended family that included children from different countries, creating a multicultural household that attracted global attention. Their combined fame allowed them to amplify humanitarian causes and bring awareness to underreported global crises. They participated in relief efforts, visited affected regions, and supported reconstruction initiatives. At the height of their influence, they were seen as a symbol of modern celebrity power combined with social responsibility. However, their lives were also heavily scrutinized, with constant public attention adding pressure to their relationship. Over time, personal and professional demands created distance, gradually shifting the dynamic of their partnership, despite their shared achievements and global recognition. Genetic health decisions and transformation. A major turning point in Angelina Jolie's life came when she discovered she carried the BRCA1 gene mutation, significantly increasing her risk of cancer. After witnessing her mother's struggle with ovarian cancer, she chose to take preventive medical action. She underwent a preventive double mastectomy, followed by surgery to remove her ovaries and fallopian tubes. These decisions were shared publicly and sparked global conversations about genetic testing and preventive health care. While these procedures reduced her cancer risk significantly, they also brought emotional and physical changes that she openly acknowledged. Her transparency encouraged many women worldwide to consider proactive health decisions. This phase of her life highlighted courage, awareness, and the importance of informed medical choices, turning a deeply personal experience into a broader global health conversation. Separation, legal conflict, and public fallout. The separation of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt in 2016 led to a long and complex legal process that attracted worldwide attention. Following a private incident during a family flight, she filed for divorce and requested custody arrangements for their children. The situation quickly escalated into legal disputes involving investigations, media speculation, and differing accounts from both sides. Over time, the case expanded to include custody arrangements and shared assets, including their French estate. Several children later chose to distance themselves from their father's surname, reflecting emotional complexities within the family. Both parties maintained limited public communication while focusing on legal proceedings. The ongoing case highlighted the difficulties of high-profile separations, where private conflict becomes subject to prolonged public and legal scrutiny. Legacy of resilience and continuing journey. In 2025, Angelina Jolie continues to balance her work, family responsibilities, and personal well-being, while maintaining a more private lifestyle. Her children are gradually becoming independent, marking a new chapter in her life as a parent. Professionally, she focuses on directing and supporting projects centered on human rights and meaningful storytelling. Her health remains an important consideration in shaping her daily life and commitments. Despite past public scrutiny and ongoing legal matters, she maintains a low-profile approach to personal affairs. Her legacy is increasingly viewed through resilience, adaptability, and the ability to transform personal challenges into impactful work. Rather than being defined by fame alone, her journey reflects endurance, reinvention, and a continued commitment to both family and humanitarian causes.